just seen the beauty of the Owenkillew Valley and the beauty of the whole area, and we would like to see the area developed a bit more for tourism and jobs, real jobs created for local people around tourism. Unfortunately, with the development of this gold mine that's already started working down here on the Owenkillew at Cornhilt, the people are frightened that rather than something that's going to be sustaining and creating jobs, we're going to have something here that's about destroying the environment. It's a very dirty business. It creates a lot of waste and it pollutes the water because they use cyanide for extracting the gold from the ore, and that pollutes the waterways and kills the fish. There were two planning conditions, in fact, attached to the application whenever it was granted plan permission, and they were to protect the river from the effluent that was being discharged from the mine. Within a matter of months of the application being approved, Dalradian was negotiating with the planners to get those two conditions removed, and that was done to the consternation of local people. Another plan condition that was attached was that the company couldn't develop on raised bog or protected bog, and within a matter of weeks after the plan permission was given, we saw that there was already taped out a site on the top of the mountain for an explosive store that hadn't even been included in the planning application. And the other condition was that the farmer had wanted to develop or put the roof back on the old family homestead, and he started doing that. Dalradian objected and called on the planners to put a stop and enforcement notice on the work way back in 2014, and within a matter of 2 weeks the planners went out and put an enforcement notice on the house and made the farmer stop putting a roof on his house. The farmer had then submitted a planning application, but one of the reasons it was turned down was the fact that there's a problem with sightlines, and in total contradiction, the miners, where the Canadian Mining Company was given approval for an explosive store, an entrance to the explosive store on the very same exit from the Camcosia Road, and there were no conditions attached to it at all.
To live in Greencastle because of the beautiful area. I know when I come back to live in Greencastle, I need a car to drive to my work. I currently drive halfway over the country every day for the sake of it. People know that, but the big problem for, I think, the locals around here, we can see that really the big money is going to them, and they're offering us a pittance to. It's bribery at the end of the day, just to keep us happy and keep us quiet. But unless you question that, there's people are just kind of taking it, oh yeah, that's great, aren't they giving us this? But they're putting it in such a way with their big PR campaigns and marketing campaigns, they paint it like it's such a big thing, whenever really when you look down to it and the amount of money they're making out of it, we're not getting very much out of it at all. I know people talk about Greencastle being a small place, in the middle of nowhere, but I think when you are a member of the community, you realise how strong and close-knit we are. There's lots of different things going on with the football club, the community development association, all the different facets in our community, but they all work very well together, and they always have, and that's a real big worry. You can see it already, how Dalradian have come in and they've split the people, in the different community groups and meetings. When you bring them up, it's always a bit wary. You're very conscious of talking about it because there are some people who are very strong opinions on both sides, and they're just, you don't want to really, I don't think people aren't comfortable with talking about it at all and with the way it's affecting us, because there's people who are friends and it's coming between them, and it's coming between families, and the longer they're here, the worse it's going to get.
My name is Kayla. I have lived in the local area all my life, and it means so much to me to know I'm safe. I fear it's all about to change with the new mining processing plant being built beside our local GA pitch. This is a place I spend hours every day learning for my future, whether it's Irish dancing, camogie, football, guitar or youth club. My fear for the future is that at the tender age of 10, the health issues caused by the pollution coming from the mining process will kill me, along with my friends and family, and turn our beautiful countryside into barren wasteland, all for a few dollars more.
The exploration will involve major excavation by blasting. The company will be extending an existing tunnel by more than a mile deeper into the Tyrone countryside. A third of the rock will be kept on the site, and the remainder, the equivalent of around 1,200 lorry loads, will be removed by road.
Don't you know they're blowing up the mountain? Don't you know cutting down the trees? Don't you know they're killing all the rivers? Don't you know the poison in the seas? I don't know where you're up, but it isn't where we are. Can't you see the sun ain't rising? Can't you see a hole up in the sky? I can hear no more weeping, 'cause there's no one left to cry. How can you know anything